Altında yan görev var. Diyeyim mi?
Spare a
Selamünaleyküm.
moment? I could use your help.
Tabii.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Tamam.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Nasıl bir şey o?
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Komik
sorry to
ama
hear that.
olsun.
Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area,
Bu
perhaps
keko
I can
yerine
take a look.
gidip
Grand.
bir şeyler
I very
bulmamız
much
lazım. Bu
appreciate
da
it.
ben buldum diye
Come and
kendi şey
find me
yapacak.
if you get the proof.
Korkak değilim
I shall
ben
be
diye.
forever
Korkak
in your
olduğu için
debt.
kendisi gidemiyor ama. Birinden yardım istiyor. Neyse gidelim. İyilik meleği olduğumuz için.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Evet, benim de ilgimi çekmedi değil. O yüzden ilginç şeyler göreceğiz. O ne? Bir şey gördüm. What is this?
Incendio!
Ha bak yapmam gerekiyormuş.
I miss having my own boat.
Aa. Aha.
Revelio.
Donma.
All I have at home are bottles.
Tak. 3 oldu. Kaç? 16 tane mi istiyordu? 12 tane mi? 16 idi galiba. Kaldı 13.
It's a relief to finally have
Sandık.
Revelio.
Bunlar geçen geldiğinde şey yapmış sadece. Uyarmak anlamında dürtmüştü. Sus diye. Şey yumruk attı. Böyle detaylar çok güzel olmuş ya. Oyun gerçekten çok tatlı oyun. Tabi donmalar olması çok daha tatlı olur. Dadundan yenmez.
Accio.
Gel bakayım şöyle. Bu neymiş lan? Miskilik.
Revelio.
Gloomdom Bliss. Bumbels nasıl okunuyorsa. Tüketildiğinde melankoliye neden olacak pekmez üreten sihirli uçan böceklerdir. Isırgan otu ile beslenirler ve karanlık ve tenha yerlerde yuva yaparlar. Ne yazık ki arı kovanlarını istila ettikleri ve oradaki bal üzerinde yıkıcı bir etkiye sahip oldukları bilinmektedir. Anladım. Şu an burada ne aramam gerekiyor? Daha aşağı ineceğim galiba, aynen. Şu ne?
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Bunu yakacağız.
Incendio.
Tamam, şu ne ama bunu merak ettim ben.
Revelio.
Kullanabilir miyim? Kullanamam galiba. Gizli bitki bilim koridoru. Bakalım. Selamünaleyküm.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
İlk başta anlamadım ne yapmam gerektiğini. Ha, burada yol varsa kesin bir şey vardır.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Ya ben biliyorum. Atla bakayım. Tamam. Bunları yakacağım sanırsam.
Incendio.
Evet.
Lumos.
Burada bir yol var.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Yanlış şey yaktım, bunları alacağız. Şunu yakacağım.
Lumos.
Oğlum bu bizi yemesin. İyi, yemedi. Buradan çıkıyoruz.
Incendio.
Bundan önce
Lumos.
bir orada gördüğümüz yola gitmek istiyorum ben. Neredeydi o? Hah, burada.
Incendio. Lumos.
Çerçevesiz renkli gözlükler.
Incendio.
Başka bir şey var mı?
Revelio.
Ne?
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Tamam, çıkalım hadi. Seralardan çıkıyoruz. Nereye geldik lan? Aa! Tamam. What is this? Peri yeşili büyücü şapkası. Kullanabiliyor muyum?
Revelio.
Kullanamıyorsam ne yapayım? O ne? Ben buradan geldim, tamam. Oradan gitmem lazım. Burada bir şey var mı? Yok. Var. Nasıl olur mu? Tamam. Şimdi şu aldıklarıma bir bakayım. Kullanabiliyorum. Şunu alayım, savunmayı 17 yapıyor. Abi çok kötü oldu bu arada ya. Bu 16 yapıyor, ver. Bu daha iyi. Bu çok daha iyi. Havalı olduk he. Şapka var. Bunu takayım ya. Moda ikonu oldum. 25 savunma veriyor. İyi veriyor abi. Bu daha iyi ya. Şapka çok kötü oldu ama. İyi şey veriyor da savunma veriyor ya. Kalsın abi. Yapacak bir şey yok şu an. Envantere ne gelmiş? Öksü gelmiş. Dön gelmiş, tamam. Şu koleksiyonlardan açılanlara ben bir şey yapayım. Tamam. Şuradan bu açılmış. Tamam. Görevlerde de bir şey vardı galiba. Bakayım. Aynen. Bu açılmış. Tamam. Drop. Geçti.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle for the holidays. I find the
Aa. Berk, teşekkür ederim. Hoş geldin. Nasılsın, iyi misin?
I tried to hide a pot.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
İyiyim ben de. Nasıl gidiyor çalışma?
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Buldum.
Hello,
Tekrar aldım.
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this
İkinci dönem
helps you
konularını
prove
komple
yourself.
silmişler.
This is
Korkuyorum
sure
arada
to put an
biraz.
end to
Niye
Puffskein
ikinci dönem konularını sen
Duncan for
çalıştın
good
mı ki?
when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This will show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Şaşırdım. Şeyden mi korkuyorsun?
Thank you for all of
Sorular
your
daha
help.
kolay olur diye.
No more Puffskein Duncan for me.
Şimdi başka görev var mı? Tamam, yok. Ana görevden devam. Ama en önemli konular gitmiş. Sorular aynı sorular gibi geliyor. Sorular gibi geliyor. Eleyici sorular gitmiş değil mi? Ulan ne olduysa bize oldu, amına koyayım ya. Sen hala dershaneye gidiyorsun mu, yoksa şey oldu mu sizin de? İzini çıkardılar mı? Limit türev integral yok. Biliyorum ya. Zaten matematik gitti. Hala gidiyorum. Anladım. AYT matematiği silmişler komple.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Yine eğitime yansıdı ne olduysa.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to
Kanka,
wait
oyun
a
çok
bit
iyi.
longer.
But
Biraz
Professor,
we
optimizasyon
have
konusunda
no
sıkıntı
choice.
var.
It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Oyunda fight sistemi falan çok eğlenceli. Düzeltirler o zaman. Aynen. Ya hard diske yüklemiştim ben oyunu. Şey olduğu için, hikayen olduğu için.
Sebastian mentions
Oyunda şey var, bu ara sahneler şey değil.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sinematik değil. Oyun içi. Yani nasıl anlatırım bunu sana bilmiyorum. CGI değil yani. Oyun içi karakterleri oynatmışlar yine. O yüzden birazcık sıkıntı oluyor. Çok fazla prop olduğu zaman falan. Kasıyordu hard diskte. SSD'yi aldım. Zaten oyun hard diskte değil de SSD'de öneriyor.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all
Buna
about?
rağmen böyle kasıyor. Şu an iyi oğlum.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me.
Drop. Aynen.
Why were you looking
Şu an çok iyi oğlum.
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
Arada giriyor canım.
And I am. Meet me outside the library
Çok
tonight.
sinir bozucu şekilde
And
değil ama.
tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one,
Hard
avoid
diskteyken
peeves
kafayı
to
yiyordum oğlum.
poltergeist.
Şu an çok iyi.
Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Düşmek istemiyorum vallahi hard diskteyken yani. Evet, çok kötü kanka.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Dün yayında işte hard diskteydi. O yayın tekrarında şey yapacağım. YouTube'a atacağım part part. YouTube'dan bakarsan görürsün zaten. İllegal bir yere giriyoruz şu an. Yasak bir yere.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know.
Aynen.
The disillusionment
Şu an
charm. Good for getting places you're not
4-5 saat
supposed to
gerisin
be.
galiba.
Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light.
Değildir ya. 3
Just
saat
as long
belki.
as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Ne yapacağım anlamadım. Yeni bir öğreniyorum. ...4 saat 11 dakikadır yayındasın şu an. Ben dünkü yayından bahsediyorum. Kullanın sınır dışında alanlarda tespit. Tamam bunu... Şimdilik... Şunu yerine alalım. Nasıl eğiliyorum? Aa!
We must remain unseen.
Ne kadar süre
Is
böyle
someone
gizli kalıyorum?
sneaking about?
Acaba? Aa tam içeri girdim bitti.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
okul dışına
I
takıldın mı hiç?
said
Evet.
usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me?
Bir tane kasabaya
The key
gittik.
is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Hadi çek dikkatini. Oha oğlum.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Profesör Black, kütüphanede sihrin yasaklanmasını önerebilir miyim? Birisi yasak bölümü size ve közü anı sikimiz böcekler. Görünüşe göre kütüphane içinde büyü yapabileceği kendi kişisel alan olarak görüyor. Son büyülerini uygulamak için en yıkıcıdır. Pierce bu tüm maskalıklarla karşılaştığında evcil sayılabilir. Tamam, uzama vakti. Trailer'da vardı da oyun içi görmedim hiç. Gittik ya. Hikaye gereği.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Otobüslerin düşmanların istenilen bir konum çekmek için fark edilmeyen temel oyunculuk kullanın. Eğim modu hassas bir yönetmen sağlar. Anladım. Dikkat dağıtmak için.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Böyle görebiliyor mu? Tamam,
Should
kaçtı.
be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking
Oh.
about. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Ha siktir, ele bak. Çok iyi lan.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Yerinde duramıyor ama. Aynı elden bir tane daha var. Ne oluyor lan?
Quietly now.
Leviosa.
Bu ne yıkılmış lan?
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Çok sinir bozucu bir çarşı ya.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Başımı belaya sokma.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Eyvallah.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Şunu kullanmam lazım.
Reparo.
Nereye geldik oğlum?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Evet, mesela.
Where might this lead?
Bir de bu yükleme sahneleri çok uzun sürüyor. Şaka yaptım. SSD'nin gücü.
Accio. Levioso.
Ne yapacağım? Böyle yapacakmış. Düzelttiler mi? Artık animasyon kaldıramadı bilgisayar herhalde. Aynen. O ne? Fight'a gireceğiz. Bu şeyden oluyor işte.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Efektlerden dolayı. Şu efektlerden dolayı oluyor. Ne var lan?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Bu ne? Ne aldım lan? Ha, anladım.
Levioso.
Şunu alayım ben. Tamam, anladım oğlum. Anladım lan. Daha sen anlatmadan anladım onu okuyayım. Aylardan kısılabiliyorsa bir miktar düzeltme ihtimalim var. Kanka şöyle. Bak, efekt kalitesi var. Orta amına koyayım. Bütün ayarlar orta oluyor. Efektleri düşüyor alayım. Ama hiç sanmıyorum yani ayar olacağını. Şunu 144'e geri alayım. Ne kadar düşürdüğüne bağlı. Evet. Hiçbir şeye yaramayabilir de. Sus lan. Üzme beni. Yarasın. Tamam. Let's go. Kalk hadi kalk. Şşş.
Accio.
Ay sikiyim. Refleks gösteremedim.
Accio. Levioso.
Ona nasıl giderim ya? Düşüyordum ama buna.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Eyvah. Hadi bakalım. Selamünaleyküm arkadaşlar.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid. Accio. Levioso. Stupid. Levioso. Protego. Stupid. Accio. Accio. Stupid. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Accio. Levioso.
Abi fightlar çok eğlenceli ya.
It is a book after all.
Abi çok eğlenceli oğlum. Göm bakayım kafanı. Hayat veriyor herhalde. Ah siktir, burası Hogwarts mı?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Bu kızda bir piçlik sezdim sanki. Adam 2 saniyede açlığı hastalığı bitirdi ya la harbiden ha. Biz de antik büyüyü kullanabiliyoruz, görebiliyoruz.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Helal lan Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Ya şu PVC sikebiliyoruz mu? Buradan uzamam mı lazım? Nereden gelmiştik lan? Onu takip ediyoruz zaten. Buradan tamam. Selamünaleyküm.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Tamam.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Güzel bir şey söyledi.
Revelio.
Şimdi şu an yapacak hiçbir şey yok.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Posta geldi.
blue powder.
Dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Bir tane şurada görev var. Bir de yan görev var. Burası Hamlet. Aşağı Hogsfield. Hamlet sıcıları için yeni fırsatlar sunuyor. Flame of Flames. Yan görevler yaklaşan üyeleri. Keşfedicisi ortadan kaldıracak ve daha fazlasını ortaya çıkaracaksın. Çıkararak Hamlet, zindanlar, haydut kampları, bak onun logosu çıkmamış orada, gibi yeni fırsatlar ortaya çıkaracaksınız.
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Tamam. Şimdi bir görevlere bakalım. 2 tane yan görev, bir tane ödevimiz, 3 tane de yan görevimiz var. Ana görev 2 tane. Bu zaten pasif yan görev. Son düello turu. Buna gidelim. Hatta buna gidelim. Bundan yeni spell geliyor. Bundan sonra buna gideriz. Sonra buna gideriz. Sonra görevleri yaparız, tamam. Önce ödev. Kanka yayınlarsan tekrar ben yavaştan kapayayım. Yayın tekrarını izlerim bir ara. Tamamdır kankam, hadi görüşürüz. YouTube'a açacağım zaten bölüm. Olmadı oradan izleyebilirsin de şeyler, grafikler kötü oluyor ya. Yayın tekrarını izlersin sen. Dönerek kaçarak 10. Düşman saldırının başlarıyla kaçının. Ha, bu herhalde bu da pasifmiş. Aynen, bu da pasif görev. O zaman önce şuna gidelim. Çapraz asalara. Şuradan bir görünüşümüze bakalım. Yeni gözlük gelmişti. Aynen. Savunma 20. Bu ne oğlum? Çok kötü duruyor amına koyayım. Bu gelmiş. Bu iyi, bu kalsın. Kalite fark etmiyor bana. Neyse hadi görüşürüz. Görüşürüz kankam. İyi geceler. Ve Nanter'e ne gelmiş? Nanter'de bir şey yok. Burada bu var. Bunları dövdük. Bu geldi. Kıyafetler. Buradan bu açıldı. Tabi bunları açamıyorum şu anda.
Incendio.
Bunu hala açamıyorum değil mi hiçbir şekilde ya. Merak ediyorum ne olduğunu. Selamünaleyküm aslanım.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Ortakla düello yapmayalım.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the
4
spirit.
kişiyle mi kapışıyorum? Aynen. Oyunda hiç kasma olmaz. Şampiyonluk turu. Ateş yapan bir insan diyor gibi hasar bölüleri kırmızı kalkanlar aşın. Hedefe kilitlenme tamam. Tamam.
Confringo.
Protego.
Come on.
Accio.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Hayır.
Superpod. Accio.
Act like a winner. Levioso.
Superpod.
Don't shy away now.
Accio. Protego. Superpod.
You're better than that.
Incendio.
Levioso.
Superpod. Accio.
Give him a 4.
Levioso. Superpod. Protego. Superpod.
Find the 1.
Accio. Levioso.
Is that
Stupid.
what you got?
Gel buraya gel.
Stupid. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Haydi.
Some big hits that round.
Bebeğim hoş geldin. Aleykümselam.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Tabii lan.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Balım çocuk Hüseyin Kağan'a benzemiyor mu? Biraz. Bana mı öyle geldi yoksa?
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Nasıl bir combo lan?
That's it.
Accio! Incendio!
Excellent form.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Bu nasıl bir combo oğlum? 40 yıl sürdü ama.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Tamam.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Tabii.
You can't be beat, can you?
Evet.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Sen başlayana kadar o. Şimdi yoruldum ya. Bunu yapamıyoruz. Bir tane daha. Ha, ikisi de aynı şeymiş galiba. Bitki bilim sınıfına gidelim. Bu görevi de yapalım. Sonra yavaştan kaçalım artık.
Does Professor Black have children of his own?
Nereye geldim oğlum? Seralara gelmiş.
Is she growing pungent
Başlayalım bakalım göreve. Ah, Sebastian.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
Kıyafetler çok
This
kötü.
year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Onlar birazcık küçük değiller mi ya? Birazcık daha büyük
Now,
olsaymış.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Mandrake çek.
Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Bunu mu ekiyorum? 10 dakika sürüyor. Küçük bitki. Bu gerçek 10 dakika mı? Batlak böyle bir event mi yapmışlar? Tamam.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
Çin
that
doğrama
some plants are
lahanası.
better suited to
Bu biraz
use
dark değil mi
outside
ya?
the cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Peki.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Tamam.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Lahana ile saldırayım mı? Nasıl saldıracağım? Tüm donanmasını atamak için tab tuşuna basılı tutun ve düğmesine dokunun. Ha.
Look
Ah,
at that.
siktir.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the
Birden
gnomes
fazla
out.
hatırlıyorum galiba.
Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Biraz değişik bir şeymiş. Ha, burada iksirlerim falan var. Mandrake'im var. Hayvanlarımı buradan çağırıyorum. Bir de bu var.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Dönelim hocam.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Acele etmeyeyim. Ya bunlar ne işte? Ha bunlar taret gibi mi? Galiba. Yaklaşınca saldırıyorlar. Tamam. Bu ne? Toplayabildiğimi toplayayım hocam. Lazım olur.
Revelio.
Tamam. Hadi uzayalım.
And with that helpful reminder...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
O nasıl söz kanka ya? Altta kız kalmış.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
Şunu bekleyelim mi ya?
volunteering.